All right. So we are the LoRa Radio Mesh Network project. I'm Spencer Mouget. This is Robert Scholl, Ryan Schenk, Kieran Perkins. And we basically what we have done is our sponsor is Device Solutions. They already have a sensor board kind of in place. It's this little guy right here. And what we have done is they had an old radio that we have essentially changed out and taken the distance from about 500 feet to about half a mile. So we've given about 5 times the distance from the original board. And before, what they had was essentially a one sensor, one gateway. What we have done is now taken one sensor, one gateway, and now made it to one gateway to, say, 5 sensors or 6 sensors, however many sensors. And basically what we have is the sensors can now talk to each other. So they, instead of having one sensor every half a mile, you can now have one sensor a mile away. As long as there's a sensor in between that and the gateway, they will still communicate and talk to each other. The data that these are supposed to be measuring can be anything with an analog signal. 2 of the main ones that they are currently performing with are farmers, where they basically will measure how much grain is in the feed. And so every hour they will measure it, and it determines, based on whatever the level it is, it'll send that data out. Currently, it's basically you have one farm that has one gateway, one sensor, one gateway, one sensor. What we have done is now allowed the farmer to take out an extra gateway, save themselves some money, because now they only have to pay one Verizon or AT&T bill, and allow them to use both sensors to transmit the data to and from. Overall, that's pretty much the project. We were responsible for the interfacing, the radio, the antenna matching, and I would say that our project has been a huge success. We met all the goals we set out to accomplish from the beginning.